Stop saying I'm functioning under a high level of exhaustion. You sound like a malfunctioning 1990s computer. Textbooks are lying to you. They teach you formal English that native speakers never use. This is Fearless English Academy. Welcome to the lazy learner lifestyle. Let's get started. Being a lazy learner doesn't mean you are unmotivated. It means you are smart. You want maximum results with minimum effort. Why study grammar for hours? You just need the right shortcuts. By the end of this short video, you will master 15 natural phrases that native speakers actually use every single day. Plus, I will give you a psychological trick to remember them completely automatically without studying. Let's get lazy. Let's start with phase 1, waking up and working. Think about the energy you have when your alarm goes off. You do not want to speak long, complicated sentences. Instead of saying the textbook phrase, I am very tired, native speakers say, I'm wiped. Let's break down why this works. Textbooks teach you exhausted or fatigued, but native speakers focus on how their energy feels physically clean, gone. Wiped means your energy has been completely wiped away like water on a whiteboard. To sound natural, do not say I am, blend it into I'm. Now here is the secret lazy shortcut. Drop the D sound at the end of wiped if the next word starts with a consonant. Do not say I'm wiped out. Say I'm wipe. Try it with me right now. Open your mouth and say I'm wipe. Perfect. Phrase number 2. You are sitting at your desk looking at a huge pile of work. Instead of saying the formal phrase, I must begin working now, just say, time to get to it. All right, break is over. Time to get to it. This phrase shows high motivation with very few words. It signals to everyone around you that you are transitioning from resting to acting. For the pronunciation hack, do not pronounce every single word separately. If you say time to get to it, you sound like a robot. Smash the words together. Get to it becomes a single word. Get to it. Listen closely to how the vowels soften. Say it fast with me. Time to get to it. One more time. Time to get to it. Phrase number 3. You are working on a project and you do not know what to do next. Instead of saying the long textbook sentence, I do not understand this task, say, I'm stuck. Why do we say stuck? Imagine your car wheels spinning in deep mud. You cannot move forward and you cannot move backward. That is exactly how your brain feels when a project confuses you. It is a visual, short word that instantly explains your situation. When you say it, make sure to keep the CK sound sharp at the end. Do not let the sound slide out. It should hit like a small pop. I'm star CK. Keep it short, fast, and abrupt. Say it out loud. I'm stuck. Phrase number 4. You are leaving the office or finishing a phone call. Instead of saying, I am going to communicate with you later, say, I'll catch you later. Meeting's done. I'll catch you later. This phrase changes the dynamic of a relationship. It feels casual, friendly, and implies that you will naturally see the person again soon without forcing a formal meeting. Here is the lazy secret for native rhythm. Catch you morphs into a pleasant catch you sound. The Y sound completely disappears. Say it like this. I'll catch you later. Let the words flow into one single motion. I'll catch you later. Phrase number 5. The work keeps coming, the emails are piling up, and you feel overwhelmed. Instead of saying, I have a lot of work to complete, say, I'm snowed under. Think about the image here. Imagine a massive winter storm drops 10 feet of snow on top of your house. You are trapped under it. That is how a native speaker describes having too much work. It creates a vivid picture instantly. To pronounce this like a native, run the D sound from snowed right into the U sound of under. It sounds exactly like snowdunner. You completely eliminate the pause between the words. Say it together. I'm snowdunner. Excellent. Let's transition to phase 2. Chill mode and plans. This is how you speak when you are outside of work, talking to friends or organizing your weekend. Phrase number 6. Instead of asking a friend, would you like to meet and spend time together? Just ask, want to hang out? Spend time together sounds like a business meeting or a formal date. Hang out implies zero stress, zero pressure, and total relaxation. You could be watching TV, walking in a park, or doing absolutely nothing. For your pronunciation hack, the words want to transform instantly into wanna. You do not pronounce the T sounds at all. Say it with zero effort, letting your jaw relax. Wanna hang out? Let the words blend. Wanna hang out? Phrase number 7. Your friend invites you to a party or a dinner. Instead of saying the stiff sentence, I am able to attend that event, keep it simple and say, I'm down. This is one of the most common casual phrases in modern English. It means your name is written down on the list of people participating. It shows instant agreement. Keep your voice smooth and low for this one. Do not shout it. Say it naturally. I'm down. Let the N sound linger slightly at the roof of your mouth. I'm down. Let's pause right there for a quick lazy checkpoint to see if your brain is practicing what it learns. Imagine your best friend texts you right now and says, Hey, want to go watch a movie tonight? If you want to go, how do you reply using our new lazy vocabulary? Look at the options on your screen. Drop your answer in the comments below right now. Do not just think it, type it out. Let's see who is already building their lazy fluency in real time. Do it right now before we move to our final phase. Welcome to Phase 3, Real-Life Reactions. This is how you respond to good news, bad news, or confusing situations instantly without thinking about grammar rules. Phrase number 8. Someone asks you a question and you have absolutely no idea what the answer is. Instead of saying, I do not know the answer, just say, beats me. The phrase literally implies that the question is a puzzle that has beaten your brain. It is short, fast, and saves you from explaining why you do not know. To say it correctly, push the emphasis hard onto the first word and let the second word drop in volume. Say it like this. Beats me. Don't say beats me, equalized. Say beats me. Phrase number 9. Something bad happens to a friend, or plans get ruined. Instead of saying the formal phrase, that situation is very unfortunate, use the native shortcut. That sucks. While this is casual, it is completely acceptable among friends and colleagues. It shows instant empathy without being dramatic. Make it short and sharp. Do not overpronounce the T in the word that. The T stops down in your throat. Say it together. That sucks. One more time. That sucks. Phrase number 10. A teacher or a boss explains a complicated concept and you finally understand it. Instead of saying, I understand what you are explaining, say, I get it. I understand sounds like you are writing a formal essay. I get it means your brain has physically caught the idea. Here is the native pronunciation trick. The T in the word get sounds exactly like a soft D sound because it sits perfectly between two vowels. Do not say, I get it. Pronounce it like this. I get it. Let it flow. I get it. Phrase number 11. Someone is taking too long to make a choice at a restaurant or a store. Instead of saying, please decide what you want to do, say, make up your mind. This phrase treats the mind like a puzzle that needs to be put together completely before moving forward. To say this beautifully, link the first two words tightly together. The E is silent, so the K connects directly to the U. It should sound like, make up your mind. Say it fast, make up your mind. Phrase number 12. Your friend is stressing out over something minor. Instead of saying the stiff textbook phrase, you should relax and stay calm. Say, chill out. Think of ice lowering the temperature of hot, angry water. That is what you are telling their emotions to do. Connect the words seamlessly so there is no space between them. The double L slides straight into the O. It sounds like a single word. Chill out. Practice it out loud. Chill out. Phrase number 13. You want to tell someone you are being completely honest without lying. Instead of saying, I am telling the absolute truth, say, no cap. This lazy method will double your speaking speed. No cap. This is very popular modern slang that native speakers use to confirm sincerity. It means there is no lie or exaggeration hidden in the statement. Keep it crisp, sharp, and fast. Do not drag out the vowels. Say it quickly. No cap. Phrase number 14. The day is finally over, and you are ready to sleep. Instead of saying, I'm going to sleep now, say, I'm going to hit the sack. Historically, mattress covers were called sacks, so hitting the sack means physically throwing your tired body onto your mattress. For the rhythm hack, going to becomes gonna. Then drop the volume on the word the slightly, so it sounds like a small sound dynamic. Hit the sack. Say the whole phrase together. I'm gonna hit the sack. Phrase number 15. Something makes you feel incredibly annoyed. Instead of saying the textbook phrase, that makes me feel very angry, say, that ticks me off. Think of a clock ticking upward until an alarm goes off. That is your anger building up. Group the last 3 words into one continuous phrase with 0 pauses. Ticks me off. Let the sounds connect. That really ticks me off. Now look at what we just accomplished. We broke down 15 massive structural shifts in the English language. But as a lazy learner, you might be looking at this list of 15 phrases and thinking, wow, this is still a lot of words to memorize. I thought this was supposed to be easy. That feeling right there is what I call the lazy trap. It happens when you try to force your brain to study a list of vocabulary words using old-school textbook methods. You write them down 10 times on a piece of paper, or you try to flashcard them until your eyes go blurry. Stop doing that. It does not work for casual, fast-paced spoken English. When you are in the middle of a real-life conversation and someone asks you a question, you do not have 3 seconds to scroll through a mental flashcard deck in your head. The phrase needs to jump out of your mouth automatically. So, how do we make these 15 phrases permanent in your brain with 0 study hours? This brings us to the psychological trick I promised you at the very beginning of this video. Psychologists call this contextual anchoring. Think of it like physical glue for your memory. Your brain is designed to instantly forget abstract information, like a random list of words on a screen. But your brain is incredibly good at remembering physical environments, strong emotions, and routines you do every single day. To anchor these phrases into your brain completely automatically, we're going to use a simple 3-step system that requires exactly 0 traditional studying. Step 1. Pick 3 physical locations or routines in your life that match our 3 phases from today. For phase 1, use your desk or office space. For phase 2, use your living room couch or your smartphone. For phase 3, use your car or your kitchen. These physical spaces are your anchors. Step 2. Do not try to learn all 15 words at once. Pick just one single phrase for each room. For your desk, pick time to get to it. For your couch, pick I'm down. For your kitchen or car, pick beats me. Step 3. Every single time you physically step into that space or start that routine over the next 3 days, you must say that specific phrase silently inside your head. When you sit at your desk, mentally say, time to get to it. When you sit on the couch, mentally say, I'm down. You are building a direct neural pathway between your physical environment and the English language. By tying a new phrase to an existing permanent habit, like sitting at your desk, the physical environment makes the language work for you automatically. If you practice this 3-step blueprint, you aren't spending hours sitting at a desk staring at notes. You are actively training your brain to think in English during your normal, everyday life. That is the ultimate lazy learner strategy. Maximum fluency, minimum resistance. Let's look back at where we started. My absolute top 3 life-saving phrases from today's entire list are, I'm wiped, I'm down, and beats me. If you feel overwhelmed trying to remember everything right now, do not stress out. Remember our core lazy learner rule. Start small. Take just those 3 phrases today, attach them to your physical environments using our memory blueprint, and you will already sound 50% more native in your very next conversation. Now that your daily speaking sounds incredibly natural, you need to make sure your ears can keep up with native speakers when they use these exact same shortcuts in the real world. If your listening skills do not match your speaking speed, conversations will still feel frustrating and difficult. Thank you for watching Fearless English Academy today. Now that you have the phrases, you need to hear how fast natives actually say them. Let's keep building your lazy fluency. See you there.